So I said the qualifying exam is not a knowledge test. It's a thinking test. Here's what that actually means for how you prepare. The reason cramming doesn't work is because there is no fixed boundary to what you could be asked. Your committee is not going to pull questions from a bank. They're following your thinking wherever it goes. So if you say something that raises a flag, they will pull that thread. If you make a claim that you can't support, they will stay there. The exam expands and contracts around the quality of your reasoning in real time. So there's nothing to memorize. There's no list of right answers that, if reviewed enough times, will get you through. What your committee wants to know is simple, but it's not easy. They want to know, can this person think like a scientist? That means, do you know the foundational work in your field deeply enough to explain not just what it found, but why it mattered? Can you place your project inside that landscape and articulate what makes it different in scope and the methods and the question that it's answering? Can you see where your own project could fail? And do you have a contingency plan that isn't just, I'll figure it out? That is the exam in every format: the oral version, the written version, the grant proposal version. They're all asking those same questions. So if you can't cram, what do? You build the habits before the exam that make the exam feel like a conversation you've already been having. That means keeping up with your literature consistently, not in a panic sprint the month before, but as a regular practice throughout your PhD. It means reading your foundational papers closely enough that you can explain the methods, not just cite the findings. It means practicing out loud, saying your project's rationale, its limitations, its place in the field until it stops sounding rehearsed and starts sounding like how you actually think. And it means getting comfortable with the question that you will definitely be asked in some form. Why does your project matter? And what could go wrong? If you can answer that calmly, specifically with evidence, then you're prepared. The students who walk out of their qualifying exam feeling good are not the ones who studied the hardest in the last 2 weeks. They're the ones who have been doing the quiet, diligent work of reading, thinking, and connecting ideas all along. You cannot manufacture that in a sprint, but you can absolutely build it. One paper, one conversation, one honest question about your own project at a time.